I know I'm kind of getting this started a bit earlier, but yeah, the sooner I can get this done, then yeah, the sooner I can just have more free time. So yeah, I might not be doing a broadcast on Friday, so yeah, just Friday. That would basically be it. But yeah, I might not be doing a broadcast on Friday, so yeah, I'll come back on Saturday, and then yeah. So here we go. I did get the Gmail, yes. Alright, so we are going on intermediate tires. Man, Crawford got a better setup. Like, yeah, he did. He got a little bit of a better setup, so yeah. Alright, Crawford, you go up first, and then Kyle Pinto, you go out second. Yeah, we're not gonna have any problems during the race. Like, yeah, we're not gonna have any rain during the race at least, so it's gonna be completely dry. And chances are, considering how short Austria is, like, yeah, it's one of the shortest F1 races on the Formula One calendar. So, like, yeah, it might be less than an hour long broadcast. Who knows? Probably not. I basically have to get ready for the next race then. So, yeah, there's that. All right. That seemed like a pretty okay lap, right? Okay. Alright. There we go. Open the books.
Okay, copy.
And now we're just ready. We'll go on a new set of intermediate tires as well. Especially since, like, yeah, the rain's not going to be too serious. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to come in the race, at least. But, yeah, there's that. There could be a whole situation where we actually deal with, like, a safety car. And then probably the rain comes, like, at a time when it's basically, like, much more later on. That could actually happen as well. So, and in Austria too, like, yeah. Yellow flag. I've unlocked up.
Now this was at turn 1. And the car fails to respond. They took a gamble and it was just too late.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to just, like, go right again. But yeah. Try to go somebody right at the end of the qualifying session. That's why you don't want to do that. How's the weather gonna be? It's still gonna be damp. Okay. So it's mechanical fault.
Had a problem with the shifts on that last lap.
I think Aston Martin's pretty good actually. Let's just see how Stroll is. He hasn't passed the line, so yeah, it won't show up with it. Right now, it won't show up. So yeah, that's just our car. Let's wait for Stroll to pass the lap. All right. Yeah, 21% on his gearbox. That's not good. And if he keeps that, that might actually cause him to retire as well. Let's see how Leclerc is, because, like, yeah, he's the one who actually, yeah, 26% on his gearbox, yeah. Yeah. He, Stroll would basically have to keep that gearbox because, like, yeah, it's already gone through the Parfum rolls, so yeah. So, okay, Leclerc got a 1-minute 9.2. So they're going to have to stay on the gearbox. So, yeah, they're basically going to have to stay on the gearbox. So he could possibly just retire in the race. And considering how short this track is, Kyle Pinto, we might as well just make him go like 3 laps, like 2 laps under fuel, and then Crawford go 3 laps under fuel. Yeah. Because chances are we're probably going to be lapped, and there's also a chance of a safety car, especially if Stroll retires. And yeah, there probably could be a chance of a safety car if he like retires right in the middle of the track or something. He goes to pits and just retires in the middle of the track. And yeah, Yeah, we're changing the tires. Okay, so many are going out there. We don't really get to see this view. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, so Crawford shows up behind him. Yeah, we don't really get to see that view very often, so yeah, I kind of wanted to enjoy it a bit. But yeah, basically, we're going to be the last ones out. Crawford's going to be behind Colapinto. Or maybe not, who knows. Which, being the last ones out, we might actually have the advantage. Yeah, he's going to be behind Colapinto. Yeah, we might actually have a better advantage, actually, if we're the last ones out, because that'll basically mean the water on the track is basically going to be gone away, so, like, yeah. Even on intermediate tires, less water is kind of good, like, yeah. As long as there's damp conditions, it's still pretty good. Yeah, see a better lap time. I made better sector 1. Right, so yeah, let's see how we can do in sector 2 then. Alright, and better sector 2, alright. Better sector 2, good. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, Crawford did go faster. Alright, and Crawford might actually get in qualifying too, so yeah. Yeah, he went faster. Pushed his own teammate down as well to be eliminated, so yeah. Yeah, Crawford's gonna end up at qualifying 2 then, so yep, there we go. Crawford's gonna be in qualifying 2. Yeah, since he was the last one out, like yeah, he definitely had a better advantage there. Like yeah, he definitely had the advantage there because he was the last one out. All right, so 114.9.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, copy.
Go flag. Yes, look.
Now we're approaching turn 2. Well, you can see the lockup, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
Okay, so yeah, it might get up to 2 hours. It might actually get up to 2 hours long. A 2 hour long broadcast. Like, yeah, it's almost past like 30 minutes or so. So yeah. might be okay. Same around. Like, yeah, same sort of wear as well. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm basically going to be going on those tires. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this is good.
Copy.
Does somebody have a puncture? Yeah, Leclerc. Leclerc has a puncture. Why do you even go out? Is he already done? Like what? Okay. Okay, Leclerc just has a puncture then. So yeah, there's that. Okay, he's definitely not getting the qualifying three, that's for sure. Alright. Green sector 1, alright, that's good. Alright. And green sector 2, good. Alright, and green sector 3, you got a faster lap at least, but yeah, still P16. Alright, still P16 then. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, P16 for Crawford. Alright. This is not good at all. Alright. So, Perez actually got pole position. Alright.
Here Here among the mountains in Austria, the teams are preparing for the 71 laps of today's race.
4 years on from the circuit being renamed to the Red Bull Ring, Max Verstappen became the first driver to bring an eponymous car to victory here in 2018.
Spielberg's challenges are all about overtaking. The DRS zones here mean passing is very possible, especially if your tyres are in a better condition than the next cars. But get caught out having to manage less than fresh tyres? You could be a sitting duck. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
All right. Okay. We got 2 hards, right? Yeah, we got 2 hards. We at least got 2 hards to work with, so yeah, we might as well go for that type of strategy. Yeah, that might be good. Actually, Crawford, he might be able to do this at least. Yeah. Alright, so 2 laps down for Carl Pinto. And 3 laps down for Crawford, so yeah. Okay, let's get this started with then.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. Time for Oscar Piastri to show what he can do.
5th place is a good starting point for them. Where can they go from here?
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today. It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out,
So,
and away we go.
Alright, here we go then. I don't think Stroll would change his gearbox. Like, yeah, I don't think he would be allowed to, but we'll see after the first line. Like, yeah, after the first time going across the line. Okay, Stroll's all the way back already for some reason. Like, yeah, he's all the way back there, like 6 seconds. Okay, yeah, Gasly got pushed wide and then loses a bunch of places. Probably the same thing that happened with Stroll, like, yeah, getting pushed wide. So in a way, like, yeah, Crawford actually helped out Carl Pinto there. Okay, let's see how Stroll's doing. He actually changed his gearbox. That would be a penalty. Like, yeah, no wonder he's in back. Like, yeah, that's why he's in back. Because he did get a penalty for that. Like, yeah, you're not really allowed to do that.
Copy.
about Leclerc? How is he? Yeah, still worn out on the gearbox. Like, yeah, he could have a mechanical fault there. Alonso running good.
Keep watching Alonso with this one. And nearly, oh, just running wide. Really, they must be careful.
What's the lap record? At 1.5.6. Watch out for that, man. Watch for that to get smaller then, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, Leclerc somehow in the lead. Man, the Williams must have real good acceleration then. Like, yeah, you see how he was able to do that without DRS? He was actually able to, like, push up on the Alpine. Even without DRS, like, yeah, he was kind of able to push a little bit, yeah. Oh man, Stroll's just right beside us. Yeah, Stroll just has a better car, like the Aston Martin is just like a better car in a way. Like, yeah, they have a better car. Plus, he also replaced that gearbox, which is definitely making him go faster. Faster lap. But by Perez, a 1.9.0. Is anyone on softs? Yeah. Yeah, there's some on softs. All right. Deploy. Okay. Now deploy on Crawford. So yeah, lap 18 pushes, lap 19. Okay. Shoulders got the fastest lap of 1:8.8. So 1:5.6 is the lap record, so yeah.
Copy. Copy.
Oh man, there's gonna be a battle between teammates right here. Yeah, this is gonna be a battle between teammates here in a little bit, so yeah. Yep, I knew it. Okay, well, Carl Pinto's goal is to get 20th or higher, while Crawford's goal is at least 21st or higher. So yeah, if it comes down to like that point, then yeah, Crawford's gonna have to get the position. Yeah, if it comes down to that whole situation, then yeah, Crawford would have to get the position. Oh, he really just gave him the position just so he could get DRS, I bet. I bet that was the whole reason. Yeah, of course it was. Of course it was. Yeah, just so he could get DRS. He just let him have the position. I do feel like he just did that on purpose. He just left it off on purpose. Like, yeah. Okay, so at least lap 17, I'm going to tell Carl Pinto to lift and coast a bit. Yeah, I'm going to tell him to lift and coast a bit on lap 17, and then on lap 18, I'll have him push. And then, yeah, for Crawford, lap 18, yeah. Lift and coast. I do want Carl Pinto to pit first, so yeah, if Crawford gets down to like 40% when he's attacking, then yeah, I'll just go normal until Carl Pinto pits. Lap 16 now, so yeah, one more lap, we're gonna lift and coast from Carl Pinto. Alright, lap 17. Here we go. We're lifting coast. Let's see if Crawford's actually able to overtake with that. Realistically, he should be going a bit. Yeah, Carl Pinto should be going a bit slower. Okay, Carl Pinto's still just like, yeah, even though, like, yeah, I'm telling him to lift and go, so yeah, he's still going very fast. No. No. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Suspension's damaged as well. Oh my god.
And not much that the team can do about that one.
Yeah, that ruined his tires as well. Time penalty. Magnussen's got a 5-second time penalty. Good. Good. It was his fault. Like, yeah, definitely it was his fault. Like, yeah, Magnussen now has a 5-second time penalty. So, yeah, 27% on tires. Like, yeah, he's going to have to pit soon. Yeah, Magnussen goes into the pits. I'm probably going to have Crawford pit first. Maybe.
Something's not gone right.
Magnussen has pit stop issue. Good. Good. That's karma. That's some karma right there. That's some real karma right there for Magnussen. Yeah, Magnussen's getting left as well, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, Crawford might actually have to pit first, so yeah. How much time lost in the pits? 22 seconds. Okay. He is gonna have to come into the pits this lap, so yeah. Oh wait, do that, and then replace the front wing, yeah. Replace it. We're gonna have to replace the front wing, so yeah. Yeah, even though the damage is kind of minor, we're still gonna have to replace the front wing, so yeah. Still have to replace the front wing. He is getting lapped once he goes into the pit, so yeah. Okay, so yep. Wait until he passes the pit lane, and then yeah, tell him to go in. Alright. I mean, 8 seconds isn't really too bad.
It looks like a pit stop issue.
The pit crew move into position.
Yeah, 8 seconds is not too bad.
They can't get the tire off.
The rear tire. Considering it can take 7 seconds to actually replace the front wing, like yeah, it can take a 7-second pit stop to replace the front wing, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, Magnuson's on softs. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, they go fast when it's like there's gonna be an error. 7.9 seconds.
Now, down to the pits. There's been a hold-up. Over to you, Karun.
Same
There's
issue.
been a problem there.
Same exact issue, yep. Same exact issue. It took 7 seconds. God, am I gonna be hearing that noise? Yeah. I'm gonna be hearing that noise throughout the rest of the race whenever I see Crawford. I hate that they have that. I hate that they haven't fixed that at all. Like, yeah. I hate that noise. Like, yeah. It's kind of like, it's the noise of like 50 laps ago, yeah. It's the noise of basically still being in the pits. Like, yeah, it is basically like the noise of still being in the pits. Alright, Verstappen pits, so it's gonna be a while until he gets lapped, so yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until Kaufenthal gets lapped, so yeah. We're just trying to catch up with Magnussen right now, like yeah, he's on softs. So we trying to catch up with Magnussen here. I think he can catch up with Magnussen. I do. I really do. Actually, like, yeah, Magnussen's trying to catch up with Carl Pinto. Like, yeah. So that might be a whole issue right there. Yeah, Magnussen and Joe are basically battling right now. So, yep, there you go. Okay, Magnussen's about to be left. So, yep. I think Magnussen's actually falling back right now. Yeah, he might be falling back a bit right now, so yep. Fault developed, Russell, careful, Paul.
Deployment out of 10 feels terrible.
Okay. Yeah, Magnussen's basically getting lapped by a bunch of cars right here. Yellow flag. Sergeant from
Now this is Logan Sargent. Oh, and they need to be watching those track limits. Fighting with the car, just a little perhaps.
I'm hoping Crawford can actually do this because, like, yeah, Magnussen, like, yeah, he's on soft, so, like, yeah, I'm hoping he can actually do this real soon. Like, yeah, he really does need to do it. Yeah, so Magnussen's getting lapped a bit more, so yeah. Yeah, that basically means, yeah, he's gonna get some time in, right, so yeah. And then, yeah, Crawford's getting lapped, so yeah. Yeah, at least he got DRS off of a lap car, off of the car that left him. Hopefully he can eventually catch up with Magnussen with that, like, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that helps him catch up with Magnussen at least. Yeah, it's helping him catch up with Magnussen quite a bit, so yeah, that's good. It's real good right there. He's catching up with Magnussen now, so yep. Alright, a 1.6.7 set by Verstappen. Alright, he is indeed catching up with Magnussen, so yep. This should be good. This should be real good right here, like, yeah. Just a little bit more, and then, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping he can eventually catch up with Magnussen. Like, really, he needs to. He really needs to catch up with Magnussen. Get sort of a payback for him, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, considering he caused us to damage some car parts, like, yeah. Okay, Magnussen goes into the pits. Magnussen in the pits, so yeah. This is our chance right here. This is absolutely our chance. He went into the pits pretty early, though, so yeah. Earlier than I really wanted him to, like, yep. Come on. Alright, what tires did he go on? He went on hards. Great. Okay. Okay, a 1.6.5, there we go. Okay, his ERS is full, so yeah, just do it for a little bit. And so is, yep, Crawford's. All right. One 6.4 set by Stroll.
Copy.
Hold the belt. Alcon has an issue.
Well, yeah, right. It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Okay, we're at 35 now. All right, see you.
Copy.
Okay, yeah, I think Sergeant's getting that. Yeah, I think that's a fan on. Yeah, he's getting that by a bunch of cars. And he's just right there. Yeah, there he is too. Yeah, we literally just overtook him while he's getting lapped by a bunch of cars. Like, yeah. Yeah. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing right there. you gotta be kidding me. Crawford's fun. Really? Really, Crawford? He's fun.
I went off.
As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch.
And now Magnuson's gonna overtake. Great. Yeah, that definitely ruined out his tires though, so yeah. That's definitely ruined out his tires, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, it definitely has. Yeah, he's about to get lapped the second time. So yeah. Yeah, he is. He's about to get lapped the second time. Maybe he'll get lapped the second time. He's literally just gonna unlap himself. Like, yeah, he just unlapped himself. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. He's gonna get lapped again anyway, like, yeah, and then you're gonna have to slow down, so yeah, that would be an issue. That's an Alpine, too, like, yeah, that's basically our competitor. You gotta be kidding me. Yep, right here he's getting lapped the second time, so yeah. Yep, he's getting lapped the second time, man, so yep, here we go. Or he's just gonna unlap himself. Like, yeah, okay. That's totally okay. By this point, he'd probably be ignoring blue flags. Like, yeah. Yeah, the UMP on a driver, I'm pretty sure that's still ignoring blue flags. That would still count as ignoring blue flags. Verstappen goes into the pits. Yellow flag.
But this is
Ocon
what
locked up.
happened. Now we're watching Esteban Ocon here. Nothing at this point. And there goes the steering. They were just unable to do much about it.
His tire's now at 45%. He's quite a ways ahead though, but like yeah, Gasly's tires are on mediums and he's at 38%, so yeah. Yeah, he might have to pit first. Pretty soon he's gonna have to pit, like yeah, I'm sure he's gonna have to pit real soon, so yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Nico Hulkenberg there. Everything's all right here. Oh, and the car locks up. Now, they did leave it very late.
Okay, so lap 48, he starts to push, and then lap 50 for Crawford. Or lap 49. Oh my God, he could actually lap Crawford again. Yeah, Pinto could lap Crawford again. Like 2 races, he's gonna lap his own teammate. Like really? Like Crawford really isn't that good, is he? He's just not that good. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna lap his own teammate 2 races in a row. Yeah. This would be like the 2nd race in a row that he's done it. So yeah, he's gonna lap his own teammate. Like really? Oh man, that's not gonna be good. Okay, Verstappen got a 1:06.2. That's not even close to the lap record just yet. So yeah. Yeah, Pinto's gonna lap his own teammate again. So yeah, there's that. And definitely as he's gonna get lapped a bit more, like yeah, that does make it a bit more easier to lap him again, so yeah. Okay, Sergeant goes into the pits. Nice. Okay, so one more lap, he starts to push. I might as well put on lean right now. Just wait. Yeah. Okay, now. Yeah, Carl Pinto's gonna lap his own teammate, I'm sure. Like, yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen here.
Oh dear, that's not a
Stroll
good
had a pit
stop.
stop issue. Man, he's all the way up in 8. Like, yeah, he's starting fast on 8.
What?
I mean, really. Okay. Okay, Crawford will go into the pits first, I'm sure. Yeah, he's going into the pits first. Alright, and then Carl Pinto. Okay. What? What? Crawford again. Again. Okay.
Right, let's have a look as we go into turn 4. The brakes couldn't cope. By that point, it was just too late.
Okay, so we're going into the pits right now. Like, yeah, we're going into the pits right now. It's gonna be the last pit stop anyway, so might as well just go into the pits. Like, yeah. Yeah, Crawford, what exactly are you doing? Like, for real. For real, you've been lapped by your teammate 2 races in a row. Both of them coming from the fact that you committed an error. Yeah, both of them come from the fact that you committed an error. Like, yeah, you weren't even lapped properly either. Like, yeah, he's just not that good, is he? Like, Crawford's just not that good. Like, yeah. We probably have to get a new driver then. Okay, 2.9 seconds. Okay, here we go then, here we go. Man, like really. We're probably gonna have to get a whole new driver. Alright, I want him to coast a bit. Alright, so yeah, I wanted to coast until he's actually, until like 10 laps or so. Alright, so yeah. And this might be good enough. This might be good enough. Yeah, he might have to pit. He might have to pit soon. Alright, yeah, he's gonna have to pit. Hot tires.
Copy, copy.
Like, how is Crawford even getting lapped by his own teammate? Like, really? That's a bigger question right there. I know he's got a worse underfoot, but yeah, that's not really so much of the issue because that happened this race. Like, yeah. Leclerc, mechanical fault.
But there! Oh dear, that's not what they need right now.
I'm actually gonna go get a Pepsi, so yeah. Alright, I'm back. Let me open this. There we go. I kind of hope for a virtual safety car. That way I can just go on soft tires. Like, yeah. That way I can just go on soft tires right to the very end. Like, yeah. That would be good enough. It'd be good enough to, like, yeah, hopefully there's like a safety car. Or a virtual safety car so I can then go on soft tires. And yeah, that way we'll save up a lot more fuel. Like, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, here we go. Norris is the one in the lead right now, so yeah. Lando Norris probably got a good chance right now. Oh, Alcon has another issue. Gotten even worse.
Deployment.
Okay, new fastest lap of 1:04.8 set by Charles Leclerc. That's actually a lap record now. Yep, that is actually a lap record now. So, yep, there you go. He actually got the lap record. So, good job, Charles Leclerc. Like, there really needs to be another safety car. Another virtual safety car, at least. At least a virtual safety car or something like that, you know? Like, get a safety car. You might as well just get a safety car then. Like, yeah, might as well get a safety car. Like, really. We'd be in a good position. Like, Paul Pinto would actually be in a pretty good position for a safety car. Like, yeah, for sure. He would be in a very good position for a safety car. Because, like, yeah, the cars behind him right now have already been lapped twice. So, like, yeah, if it's like lap cars can overtake, then, like, yeah, they'd still be lapped on him. Like, yeah, they'd still technically be lapped on him, really. I think so, yeah. I think that's technically how it works. Like, yeah, it would technically work like that. Alright, 15 laps to go. I ain't got too long left, so yeah. Come on. 5.1 seconds on Sergeant. Okay, 5.1. 5.3 actually now, so yeah. We're not doing any good. We are not doing any good right now. Yeah, Carl Pinto might actually get lapped the second time. Like, who is that? Hamilton? Yeah, it's Hamilton. Okay, Magnussen goes into the pits. Alright, Magnussen goes into the pits then, so yeah. Yeah, he goes on mediums. We could actually let Magnussen then. But yeah, we're about to be lapped by Hamilton. Okay, so yeah.
I went off.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh, Crawford, really? We need to get rid of him.
And while all that was happening, the crew in the garage could do nothing but watch on.
We need to get rid of him. Like, for real. We don't have the money right now to really get rid of him right away, but yeah, we need to get rid of him. Like, he's really not that good. He's just not that good at all. Like, yeah. He just isn't. He's not that good. He's already been lapped 3 times, though, so yeah. Alright, push now. Since Crawford's been lapped 3 times, and yeah, I'll let him push on the fuel. But I won't let Carl Pinto push on the fuel. Yeah, Red Bull could get a 1-2 finish right here, so yeah. Okay, now Carl Pinto's been lapped twice, so yeah, there we go. He didn't get DRS though. He let Verstappen get DRS, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm watching this fuel go to negative 3.0. Yeah, I'm watching it go to negative 3.0, so yeah. Alright, it did. Alright. Now we just wait for, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sergeant overtook. Man, really? Yeah, we're about to lap Magnussen here. We're about to lap Magnussen over here, so yeah. It's about to happen, like, yep, it's about to happen. We are about to lap Magnussen, so yep, here we go. Yeah, that Williams does have, like, really good acceleration. How's Sargent's powertrain? Yeah, his engine's at 87, his gearbox at 54, and ZRS at 91. So yeah, he definitely has okay acceleration. I'm pretty sure the gearbox would affect acceleration. Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure if anything, the gearbox affects acceleration, so yeah. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the lapping Magnussen here, so yeah, there's that at least. What went on with Magnussen though? Like, yeah. Okay, his gearbox at 20%. Like, yeah, that's why he's been so slow in this race. Okay, yeah. 4 laps left, so yeah. Those tires should last. I think those tires should last at least.
Struggling a little with the rear.
Come on and lap. Yeah, come on and lap them already. Like, yeah, just lap them. That's all you need. You just lap them. Make me proud. Just lap a Haas. Somebody that's not your teammate. Yeah, lap somebody who's not your teammate. Like, really. Okay, 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go now, so yep, here we go.
Copy.
You might as well get lap a fourth time, like, yeah. Alright, at least Kyle Pinto's gonna have DRS. Yeah, he lapped him. He lapped Magnussen. Alright, he overtook Ocon. Good job. Good job, he overtook Ocon. Alright, here comes the final lap right here. Final lap, yep. Alright.
Copy. 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 Yeah, copy.
Okay, race is over.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner. And Verstappen finishes first.
All credit to the team for the car they put together. But without that incredible and consistent driving, it'd all be for nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Race is finally over. Just wait for Crawford to deal with the puncture then. Or get to the finish line. Hopefully he can get to the finish line before actually dealing with it. Okay, yeah, he just got a puncture.
Copy.
So now it's gonna be a while until we actually get to the finish line then. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while until we actually get to the finish line, so yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get to the finish line then, so yep. Alright. Alright, and now now Crawford is finally finished. So yeah, there we go. Crawford's finally finished. There we go. He's done.
Not a quick race to sum up, not least for George Russell there.
That marked an 8th place finish, which gives them a handful of points.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
Well, there were mountains to overcome here in Austria, but those 3 managed to climb to the top. Well, Karoon, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And that's it for this weekend here in Austria.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.
Okay, Silverstone's next, so yeah. Yeah, that race took 1 hour, 21 minutes long. That would be the quickest race you'll ever get in Formula One. That would be like the quickest race ever in Formula One. So, like, yeah, on the entire Formula One calendar, 1 hour, 21 minutes. So, yeah, that is actually the fastest you'll ever get. That really did suck, though. Like, yeah, that really did suck. That was not a good race. Okay, our reserve drivers are at least getting better. Alright, Kyle Pinto has better adaptability. Crawford has better adaptability in overtaking now, so yeah. Now we literally don't have a new, yeah. Now they're both going to be on the oldest under 4, so yeah, that's going to suck. Alright, we could actually design new under 4s, so yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to design new under 4s for sure. That's going to be $2 million though, so yeah. Yeah, chassis should be designed in 1 day. Alright. Fatigue reduction. Yeah, it's gonna make our team a bit more worse, but yeah, gonna be making our pit crew a bit more worse, but at least they won't be so fatigued. Alright, design complete. Yeah, so the chassis design's been completed. We don't have any money though, so yeah. Yeah, we really don't have any money though, so yeah. Alright, after Spa, the sponsor plans will come in. We need to look for a driver that's at least slightly better than Crawford, so yeah. Yeah, but not better than Carl Pinto. Like, yeah, somebody who's better than Crawford, but not better than Carl Pinto. Yeah, Kimi Antonelli. That might be a good driver. He might be a good pick. Maybe not. Okay, I think they should both go for 21st or higher. Alright.
Welcome, and come on in to the home of British motor racing. We're here in legendary Silverstone, where the very first Formula One World Championship Grand Prix was held back in 1950. It's a place where every tuft of grass breathes motorsport, and the crowd are already crackling with excitement. And with that, I think it's time to get started.
Okay, I'm going to save right here and we're going to stop the broadcast.